Hello students, I am Harinder. I have been giving calculation tips and traps to the students to be used in the various competitive exams for the last 20 years. Today we are going to discuss some tricks on Vedic mathematics which you can use in squaring and multiplication of numbers. As far as its application is concerned, it's very useful in almost every competitive paper. Now before we proceed with the question, let's have an overview of today's session. We are going to learn base, what is base, how to apply that in multiplication tricks, how to take base as 100 and 1000, then the application of the same in squaring and the higher numbers, and finally there are some practice questions for you followed by their answers. Now let's proceed with the session. Now students, first of all we are going to learn how do you take base, and base, if we take it as 100, how do we apply that, students? The first most thing is the base that you take, the number of zeros in this will give us the number of digits we are supposed to place on the right hand side. This is a very important point. That is, the number of digits on the right hand side have to be equal to the number of zeros in your base. So you can see base here we are using as 100. So there have to be 2 digits on the right hand side. Now what we do is, if the base is 100, what is the difference of the number 93 with the base? You can call it is -7, and 94 is -6. After that, students, just take the difference or evaluate the operation the way these cross multiplication signs are indicating. That is, either subtract 6 from 93 or subtract 7 from 94. Both ways you are getting the number 87. Now right hand side you have to do -7 into -6. What is the product of -7 and -6? It is a positive 42, students. So that will be just placed on the right hand side. Your question to the answer shall become 8742. Take the another example. Now 98 is -2, 97 is -3. Again, subtracting 3 from 98 or 2 from 97 gives us 95. Now the product of -2 and -3, students, it is 6. But it has a single digit and we are supposed to place 2 digits. So what we will write over there, students? We will write 0, 6. Proceeding further, students, we have 92 and 88. So this you will write as -8 and -12. Now 92 minus 12 gives us 80. Now 12 is 96. It has 2 digits only. We need 2 digits only. We'll just place 96 on the right hand side. Right, students? I hope this is clear to you. Now let's move further. This one. Now here we have taken the numbers which is more than the base, which is 100. The method, let's try to learn here, students. Now this is +3 +4. Similarly, you add 4 in 103 or 3 in 104, you get the answer as 107. Now 3 into 4 gives us, students, 12. So 12 will be just placed on the right hand side. It has 2 digits. Again, remember, the base we are using is 100. It has 2 zeros. We need to place 2 digits on the right hand side. Moving on, students. 108, 113. This you can call as +8. This you can call as +13. Now 108 plus 13 or 113 plus 8 gives us 121. Now students, you have to be careful here. How much is 13 into 8? It gives us 104. But mind it, we are supposed to write only 2 digits on the right hand side. So what will happen over here is 121, and this 104, 1 we will carry towards the left hand side, and our answer shall be 12204. As you would have seen, In the previous case, when there is a single digit on the right hand side, we prefix a 0 of our own. If it has more than 2 digits, the third or the extra digits are carried and added in the left hand side. Now next, again a slightly different variety. 104 is plus 4 and 94 is minus 6. Now students, here if you subtract 6 from 104 or you add 4 in 94, both ways you generate 98, which is the left hand side. But on the right hand side, the product of plus 4 and minus 6 becomes minus 24, students. Now it is a negative 24. So what you're going to do is you will take this left hand side as a complete 9800 number. From this you will subtract 24 and your finally answer shall be 9776. Again you can see we are placing only 2 digits on the right hand side, 9776. Right students, let's go to its use in squaring. Now in this case process is quite the same. 98 you will write as minus 2. So here it will be 98 minus 2 gives us 96, and on the right hand side 2 negatives make a positive, so it is 04. Similarly it is minus 9, 91 minus 9 is 82, and on the right hand side 9 into 9 gives us 81. Here it is minus 12. Now students, here 88 minus 12 gives us how much? It gives us 76. Now 12 into 12, 2 negatives, they give you 144 positive. But we can only write 2 digits on the right hand side, students. So 1 will come over here, 4 will come over here, and our answer to the question shall become 7744. Moving on, students. This case the numbers are more than the base here. So it is plus 3. It is plus 3. So answer shall become 106. And on the right hand side it will be 3 into 3, 9. Mind it, we have to write 2 digits on the right hand side. So if 3 into 3 gives us a single digit, we'll write a 0 of our own. Moving on, students. It is plus 8. Plus 8. 108 plus 8 becomes 116, followed by 8 into 8 is 64. Right, students? After that, 113. So it is plus 13. It is plus 13, students. Then let's make this partition over here. 113 plus 13 is 126. And 13 square is, students, 169. It has 3 digits. But we can only write 2. So it will be 1 is added on the left hand side. 69 comes over here. Your answer happens to be 12769. Right, students? Now, so students, when we take the number 1000 as the base, the first important thing to be recalled, to be kept in mind is that here the base is 1000, which has not 1, 2, but 3 zeros with it. So your right hand side now will have 3 zeros. So that is something to be kept in mind. Right hand side shall have 3 digits because the 1000 has 3 places. Right, students? Let's take this number here. 997. This is minus 7. 998 is minus 2. So as we learned, subtracting 2 from here or 7 from here, in both the cases you get how much? You get 991. Now how much is 7 into 2, students? It is 14. It has only 2 digits, whereas we require 3. So what we do, we write it as 0, 1, 4. Take another example, 1012. So this is plus 12 students. 112 plus 12 gives us 1024. And how much is 12 square? It is 144. Mind it, we require 3 digits only. So straight away our answer is 1024, 144. Now after that it is 988. We can write it as it is minus 12. Minus 12. Now 988 minus 12 gives us 976. And how much is the square of 12 students? Square of 12 is 144. It has 3 digits. We need 3 digits. Answer is this. Right? So let's move further and take 10,000 as the base. The students, in 10,000 base, needless to say, you all can remember here, base has 4 zeros. So there will be 4 digits on the right hand side. Now it is minus 7. Now again subtracting 7 students, it gives us 9986. Now 7 square is 49. We require 4 digits. So there are already 2. So we place 2 zeros of our own. It is 0049. It is plus 14 students. It is 10028. Now how much is 14 square? It is 196. We require 4 digits. So it is 0196. It is minus 13. Minus 13. 9974. 9987 minus 13. And right hand side, we are getting 13 into 13 as 169. We have to place 1 0 because we require 4 digits. So it is 0169. Answer is 99740169. Right, students? Now after that is one important trick that we must learn, that is how to square a number which ends in a 5. So students, how to square 75? Simply, one important point here, because it is 5, the principle says whenever you have the same digit at the tens place, that is 77, multiply this digit by its next number. 7 into 8 is how much, students? It is 56. And just prefix on the right hand side, suffix, attach at the end the square of 5. Now 5 into 5 is how much? It is 25. This becomes your answer, 5625. Have a look over here, 85. Now what will you do? You know 8 is the digit here and the number next to 8 is 9. 8 9s are 72. Followed by square of 5 is how much? It is 25. Answer is 7225. After that it is 135. Mind the students, leaving 5 you have 13, and this needs to be multiplied the next number, which is 14. Now 13 into 14, easy to do. 13 into 13 plus 1. So it is 169 plus 13, 182, 25 becomes your answer. Right, students? So with this you can take the number 100 as the base, 1000 as the base. In the coming sessions we will be taking the bases which are slightly different from that, and how to multiply or square the numbers like 47 or 47 into 46 we will learn in that. Right, students? Now here are a few practice questions for you. You can solve the first question which has 3 subparts. You can solve the second question which has 2 subparts. Solve this. And these are the answers for these questions. Right, students? Like this, you will be having a few more videos on approximations and calculations, which will be helpful to you in cracking so many other competitive exams. Thank you so much from Team Bullseye.